I don't know.
Alright guys, welcome and hello. We're getting into this next game right now, and it's actually going to be a really interesting thing. So we have got a really cool series going down. We've got me messing up all my overlays, but that's okay. I'm okay with looking like a fool for you all, but we are going to go ahead and we're watching UR.Slush being the yellow Protoss in the left. His opponent is going to be McLeod right now from MYi. My intent. He's the red Terran on the right. We have a PVT and Tiga Shipyard. This was the map choice of Slush as he's down 0-1 in a best of 3.
Yeah, so he basically has to win the next two to come back. And remember, it's first to 5 or first to 3 win or points. So we have other clan wars going on. You guys will see those as they come up. Yeah, I really can't wait. I'm hoping things are getting underway. It looks good. I hope Slush had to get the nerves out. The 6-gate, while a good idea, Ohana is not the best place to do it on.
Yeah, and fortunately Antigua's a similar situation with the ramp in the front. However, Ohana's got a seriously skinny ramp for your natural expansion. It makes it very hard to be aggressive up it, and so it was kind of a disadvantage at the start build order wise from Slush. I think he was looking for more of a build order win as opposed to a map smart strategy, because it's the complete polar opposite of Metalopolis. I mean, if you do a 6-gate on Metalopolis, you're guaranteed to have a lot of surface area to just get an attack. But another big aspect is that there was no guard shield on the Zealots at all during any of that. There was no coverage.
Well, there was coverage on the back guys, but the back guys weren't getting attacked. He needed it on the Zealots.
Yeah.
So
alright, so now I'm very curious as to seeing what Slush's choice is going to be for strategy this time around. As
he's trying to go cheesy.
Oh, we don't know. We have no second gas yet. The warp gate isn't being saved up a crazy amount. But we'll see if he starts getting his zealot or if he's going to straight convert on his probes. But he's got enough probes queued up that I don't think he's going to try and get out his zealot first. And that means he's got to seriously watch out for that eBay, because that eBay gets up as natural. That's a really annoying delay.
It does, and oh, he loses it, and the SV gets away with 5 health.
Yeah, alright.
So he's trying to chase the SCV around. And there he goes. He does get it down without any delay this time, so Slush very happy about that.
Yep. Slush is definitely looking to be quite solid at the start of this game. But so is McLeod. He's got his command center down faster than the Nexus, so it's a nice little lead there. I mean, it's perfectly normal. But McLeod right now has got a nice cushion. With that 1-game lead in best of 3, he's got room to do whatever he wants. He could end up doing something really weird. Just go on another like 5 or 6 racks and just do a big push like that with straight Marines, which is actually kind of looking like he may be doing just that. Oh god, I think he is doing just that. Oh yeah, he's throwing down 5 racks. He could throw down 1 more racks, or just go with this 5 racks and go pure Marines and push in when he's got at least 8, and that is a push that is almost guaranteed to do a lot of damage to Slush. Probe wise, just everything. Slush is only just now adding down his 2nd and 3rd gates. His warp gate will be done in time, but this is going to be such a powerful early timing attack from McLeod. Notice he has no gases. We're in for some serious early game aggression from him.
And Slush sees the Marines hunting around out there, but he's not going to be able to get in there and see the rest of the racks, just pumping straight Marine.
Yeah, this is, he's just seeing a normal amount of Marines. It's like, okay, great, he's got at the very least a barracks that doesn't have an add-on. That's fine. He's could have any amount of tech behind it. There's just no way he can just eliminate this possibility, but he can't really be expecting it either. It's kind of an unconventional thing. A lot of people get caught by surprise by this thing, because so few really do a strategy that involves such early Marine aggression. But we'll see what number McLeod's waiting for, and notice how he's also hanging back with a few of those Marines. Now he's going to start revealing that Slush is doing a great job with his Stalkers though, but now that he sees that count of Marines, I think we're going to see the push do less and less damage as time goes on, because Slush is starting to get wary of it, and he has a sentry out, and it should have enough for Guardian Shield by the time the Marines go across the map.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the Guardian Shield should be there. Also, he's going a lot of Stalker, which, as you know, Stalkered micro correctly will hurt Marines. And Slush is rushing the Robo Bay. It's on the low ground here, so.
Yep, the robotics.
And here comes the Marine push.
Yeah.
Oh God, the Marine push.
Yep, Slush is seeing it. He sees that there are these group Marines, but look at the hidden Marines in the back. Slush does not. Oh, Slush now knows about those guys. Oh, Slush sees that huge force of Marines, and that's going to be a really, really, really cool thing to see them attacking. Alright, so hand, I'm following your camera for a second, so you know.
That's fine. And he's actually getting some free Marines. I can't believe he kind of pushed this back. McLeod should be pushing out here, you'd think. As Slush goes back, and he's macroing up at home very happily.
Yeah.
Forge going down.
Yeah, without the
I'm surprised he hasn't rushed to a Robo Bay yet.
Oh, it's already down in the bottom.
No, Robo Bay.
Yeah, it's already down there in the bottom.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay.
So with one Colo out, we'll basically do this whole force in. I mean, there's not a Marauder in this force. There's no Marauders here yet, sir.
Yeah.
So McLeod, I think, feels like he just might have oops a little bit. Slush sees the Abyssal turret, and he's backing up. But now he's going in. I think he's gonna go. Yeah, he's gonna go into the main base. That Obs is actually gonna see everything.
Yeah, it will. Alright, and McLeod just now threw down his factory, so he's going to have a lot of bio out and very little tech. Slush honestly has nothing to fear from drops, so he doesn't even need to have these cannons out right now. It's actually almost a blunder to have these cannons out right now, because it's 300 minerals that he could be spending elsewhere. He's just having it for safety. We notice he's throwing down a Twilight Council now, and he's going to start working on getting out a higher level of upgrades and a second forge, as well as a third base. Slush is playing greedy macro right now.
But he knows he can get away with it, because now that a Colo's out, a few force fields, and dude, look at this. Slush's observers following this.
Oh yes, it is.
So he knows exactly what he's dealing with, and that's a handful of Marines and 2 Marauders.
Yep, and we're going to have 2 Colossi out with Extend Thermal Lance, and with that in mind, we're going to see these Marines melt. The issue is going to be if the Marauders can actually stim, run forward, and snipe the Colossi, but in order to do that, we have to wait for stim to finish. It still has almost a minute before it's done, and that's going to be enough time for Slush to get out a lot of forces. And with 3 Sentries, he's got a good, healthy amount of forces that he can go throw down as long as he keeps them alive. And it looks like
I want to see what he's doing.
Looks like he's going to start trying to push.
Well, Slush just scaring him away. I mean, that's honestly the best thing you can do. Just scare it away. Take advantage of it. I mean, and he's going to be a base up, which actually is going to be huge, because that means Colo production. He can go to another Robo, and just straight up take care of business. Yeah. So, and he's adding his 2 more gates. He's getting double. He's getting charge. I actually love this pickup.
Yep. And we see a scan on that third base, and that's going to be an unhappy moment for McLeod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McLeod's going to be like, I should be pushing. Because look at his spread. McLeod's spread, that's pretty pro spread. Not going to lie.
Yeah, that really is.
Yeah, if a Colossus came in right now, that is pretty pro. And there is a drop coming. But Slush picks it off with the obs there.
Yep.
So he should be warping in.
He also has those 2 cannons from before, so that'll definitely help. At the very least, push back the medevacs, and it means Zealous will actually be a good thing to bring in to defend the warp in, because those cans are going to help take out the medevacs and target those down, so Zealous just can't get kited and healed forever.
Almost done.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a good pick, especially against all this bio, because that's a lot of bio. It's 173 supply bio. So Slush is 40 supply behind. But you got to remember, some of that supply is sitting in these 2 medevacs right now, and Slush is just building up, trying to contain, and he has put a Stalker in there too. So I mean, here comes this drop, and it's
Oh, it's going to start moving in. The thing is, though, it's bypassing all the cannons. Now we're having the units warping in, and they are going to start attacking. There's actually a healthy amount of bio. They do have that +1 attack. That's a nice amount of DPS. Slush is 1-1, but he doesn't have the forces here to actually defend this.
But they're attacking the cannons, which is actually going to help them out. Because that delays long enough for Slush to...
Oh, Slush is also trying to attack down here into the bio down here because he knows that this is McLeod's weak spot, but he's got to be careful though because those Colossus get surrounded by the Marauders, and that's a really healthy amount of DPS. But it looks like they will be retreating, and Zealots are in a terrible spot. Look at this one Marauder just tanking.
And there's a Colo out there now.
And there's the Colossus. That'll be enough to push these guys back. With those cannons done, we need to see warpins of Stalkers that take down the medevacs. That's not going to be happening right now. McLeod's actually done a lot of damage with that drop. He didn't exactly need to commit to it either, because now we're going to see his third base is up. We see the SUV and probe count is basically even, 63 and 65, technically in favor of McLeod. So this is actually a very, very rough spot for Slush.
Yeah, but he's got Storm now, and he's got a lot of Storm.
Yeah, but if we see a spread, we see attack very quickly from MYi.Mcleod. We're going to see a big flow of damage. If he can move in before Templar really get energy, we see that Slush has warped in 4 Templar that have energy. So if he can land those, that'd be great. But let's take a look at the Ghost. Do we have any Ghost production out of McLeod? Looks like the Ghost Academy was
he's just starting it.
Yeah. Ooh, it actually could be a little risky. If he gets caught in a bad spot, Slush is going to be able to do a lot of damage. With these 2 medevacs come down the bottom right, Slush actually should be okay with the cannons coming in. But if the medevacs come down the bottom, they can just repeat what they did in the main base, and Slush needs to be a little bit faster to get back in response to that.
Now look at this. McLeod actually going for another command center, so he's actually expanding out here. Slush actually expanding towards the middle too. This is getting crazy, sir.
Yeah, we're in. Both players are really wanting the long haul.
Here we go. Here it comes.
Yeah, this is a big army. Very big army. And it looks like the drop that was going to be called in was abandoned. As
Slush should be canceling this right now.
Yeah, this is looking a little rough. So now we're going to watch. It's going to go ahead and start pushing it. We have both players getting to their nice spot. This Nexus? Is it going to get... Wow, that Nexus is going to get saved. The Colossi count is huge, and it looks like Slush is going to try and press the issue.
Here comes the Templar. Here it comes. Let's see it.
Oh, there the Templar. We see
one
one nice storm. More storms. Getting all the Vikings as well. These are great storms. We're watching everything getting wrecked. The Vikings are doing a good job hitting Colossi, but there's so many Colossi. Pure Marauders are now out. There is just not high enough numbers to deal with the Colossi, but now we're watching the Vikings taking their shots that they really want, and this is looking to be a really solid engagement for Slush. 3 Colossi.
Takes down everything.
Yeah, 3 Colossi are still left, and that nice position that McLeod had, yeah, that's gone now. Slush was able to keep this Nexus alive, so he's now on 4 bases. Cloud is getting out his top-left base too, so he's going to be on 4 bases as well with an extra orbital command. So his economy's going to be nice, but he's got to produce. He's got to produce right now. He's behind in the upgrades. Slush is right now about to have 3 threes, plus 3 armor is already done, and McLeod's
going to shields now.
Yeah, McLeod's only at 2-2. His 3-3 has been started though. He's also working on Cloak. And check this out, we're having +2 ship weapons getting researched too, so those Vikings are very powerful against the Colossi.
But here comes more temps. I do love this. Those storms were so money before.
Yep.
And now, I think if he's going to push, this is where he pushes now. Honestly, this is where you push.
Yep, he's even adding in a few Archons now. And with the
Archons are 3-3, and yeah, that third is just, he's waiting, there it is.
Yep, and this is going to be...
There's a ton of 3-3 charge lots, and there is some Ghosts don't...
Oh, look at the Bio Army just cornering themselves. Oh, that's going to get ripped apart.
There's the GG.
So that...
Slush comes back.
Yeah, Slush is definitely into this. And with this in mind, we're going to be able to get into the next game with a 1-1 series. So we are going to have a true best of 3.